guys, welcome to Over the Moony. My name is Katie, and today we are doing video number 2 in my series that is a collaboration with the ladies over at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boxes and their By Bibbidi activewear line, as well as my fellow fairy god runners. We are into February now and crushing 2020 so far, if I may say so. If you're not following along over on the Fairy God Runners Instagram account, I will definitely leave a link down below. We're kind of sharing our progress with you guys, our daily activity and all of that kind of stuff, so definitely head over there and check out that Instagram account, because over there you are also able to tag us in your photos to have a chance to win a full set of workout gear from By Bibbidi. We did pick our winner for this month, so I will be sharing that at the end of the video, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. But today we are going to be talking about something that I think is so incredibly important when you're getting ready to crush a fitness goal, or really any sort of goal, and that is your mental state of mind and just how your mind reacts to everything that you're doing, because essentially your mind is going to control everything that you do. Whether it's your conscious mind or whether it's your unconscious mind, you are going to be controlled by this guy up here. So we want to make sure that your mind and your brain is with you on the goals that you want to set. So I'm going to be talking about some ways that I go about making sure that my mind is being trained as well as my body. But then make sure to check out the fellow Fairy God Runners videos, which I will leave a link to down below, just to make sure, you know, you're getting all of the information you possibly can. There's different people who are coming with different scenarios and different lifestyles that might have something that's more suitable to you, so definitely make sure to check everyone's out. So for me, I've mentioned this ad nauseum, and if you're new to this channel, then you haven't heard it 1,000 times, but I'm starting this goal during our busiest season at work. So far, I haven't been impacted too much. There haven't been too many days where I've been staying really late. I haven't started to work Saturdays yet, although I think that's coming up. So it hasn't been too bad for me, but I know that it's coming. I know that there's going to be days when I'm going to be working until 7:30, and the last thing that I'm going to want to do in my unconscious mind is going to be coming home and working out, because there's plenty of days where I'm getting home at normal time and I'm really easily able to talk myself out of working out, although that hasn't been the case this year. I will say I've been very aware and very proactive about making sure that I'm getting my mind in the right state. It takes some time and it takes some effort, but where I think you really want to be is getting to a place where working out isn't going to be viewed as a punishment. It's going to be viewed as something that you get to do and that you should look forward to doing. And that is what you need to work on it in your conscious mind, because your conscious mind you can kind of control. Your unconscious mind is what you really need to work on to make the two kind of seamless. And that's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's not something that's going to happen, honestly, even within just like a couple weeks or a couple months. I think it takes a really long time to get your mind where it needs to be. But earlier on that you are aware of the fact that you might be having issues with your unconscious mind, the better, because then you're going to be able to address those issues and really pay attention to what your mind is saying, because your mind can be your biggest downfall, which is crazy to think that your own self can be your biggest hurdle. Your mind that should be on board with everything that you're doing is going to be the thing that could end up weighing you down the most. So I really want you guys to start paying attention to not only what your mind is trying to tell you about, you know, working out versus not working out, trying to talk you out of working out, you know, you've had a long day, you deserve to go home and sit on the couch and just relax and watch TV and chill out. And it's like, well, I've been at work sitting around all day for 8.5, 9 hours. I don't need to be sitting around anymore. I need to be active. I need to be up. I need to be doing something. So having a little bit of a debate, I know makes me sound like a crazy person, but I am constantly in a debate in my head with, like, I always think that my subconscious mind is back here and my conscious mind is up here, and I feel like I'm constantly like debating between the two. But I think that it is so incredibly important to get your subconscious mind on your side so that you can really make sure that you are going forward and kicking butt. Having your subconscious mind have your back and saying, yeah, let's get home, let's work out, let's do this thing. Having your subconscious mind not be like, you know, you can't do this. You're going to look at your workout, or you're going to go outside and you're going to start running, or you're going to do whatever, and your subconscious mind is going to be like, oh, this is really hard. Do you really think that you can do this? Probably not. You should really just take it easy today. No. No, that's not okay. You want your mind, your conscious mind, to be like, you know what? No, we can push ourselves today. We can kill it today. We can try harder today than we did yesterday, and we can make a difference in our body and in ourselves and in our mind and in our soul and in our just general overall happiness. You know, it's hard. It's hard, and it's something that, you know, I've been debating with my mind for years, and just whether it's working out, whether it's just my general body image also, which I think is so important to try to work on within yourself too, because, you know, I fall into that same trap where I start to feel like I've been working out 5 to 6 days a week. I have been eating better than I have probably in recent memory. I have been really paying attention to what I'm putting into my body. I'm trying so hard, and I don't understand why I'm not seeing results. Don't let your subconscious mind start to get you into that negative funk and start to really make you feel like the work that you're doing isn't doing anything for you. Not to say you shouldn't be honest with yourself, because sometimes we think that we are actually doing good for our body, and it turns out that maybe we're not being as good as we think we are. So definitely be honest with yourself, because that's, I think, a part of your mental strength, is just recognizing in yourself when you're not being truthful and when you do need to readjust a little bit. Also, just making sure that you're being kind to yourself. I'm sure we've all been there. I know I have, when I've gone into a dressing room at a store and I've looked in the mirror, and, you know, I feel like store dressing rooms just have the absolute worst lighting anyway, that just like, here's all of your imperfections just on full display. You just start being really unkind to yourself. So I think that for me, one of the things that I try to do, and I would love if you guys try to do this as well, and share with me any little secrets or things that you do to try to flip your mental game a little bit and try to make you a little bit kinder to yourself inside. Anytime I start to say something bad about myself, I immediately flip it and try to say something good. Generally, when I'm in a dressing room, the thing that I generally get the most aggravated with and have the most unkind things to say about are my thighs. My thighs, I'm a hippie girl. I have hips, I have thighs, and my thighs at this moment do have some cellulite on them, and I feel like I said, it is so much more evident in the dressing rooms that I really see the cellulite more in there, and so I'll start to be like super unkind to myself. But then I'll flip it and I'll say, well, you know what, maybe that's so, but these thighs can do squats like it's nobody's business. They can squat forever. They can propel me to do walks outside, burpees, all sorts of exercises. I mean, they can do a lot of good things. Do they have some work? Yes. Are they where I want them to be? No. But I know that right now, where they are helping me try to get to where I want to be. So, you know, try to flip it a little bit. Try to make it a bit more of a positive conversation that you're having with yourself, instead of just constantly berating yourself and constantly letting your subconscious mind bring you down. I want you to be aware of what is being said inside your head and combat it. And it's okay. You know, if you're alone, talk to yourself. It's fine. I talk to myself all the time, whether it's in my head or sometimes out loud. I will talk to myself, but sometimes I think it's important. It doesn't make you crazy. It just makes you aware of what is going on in your head. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. I don't think I'm crazy for talking to myself, because your relationship with yourself is so important, because what I always tell myself is that I am the only person that is stuck with me for the rest of my life. truth of the matter, right? You know, we can all go out and have our best friends, and we can have our family, and we can have our spouses and everything, but from the moment that you are born until the day that you die, hello and welcome to my morbid chat about mental health, you are the only person that has to be with you 24/7 for the rest of your life. So make sure that you like who you're becoming, and make sure that what is going on in here is positive. You don't want to be saddled with a negative person for the rest of your life. Like I said, it's not something that's going to happen overnight, and it's certainly not something that's going to happen quickly. It's going to be a process, and not everyone's process is the same. Not everyone is going to have the same mental journey. Not everyone is going to benefit from the same things. You know, I know that there are plenty of people out there who journal, and while I would love to journal, I just often find that like I start to try to journal and then I don't find that I have anything to really say. Like my journal is like a dear diary, this is what happened today. One thing that I have enjoyed, I will say, is meditation and mindfulness. There are tons of apps that you can download that will kind of guide you through meditation and mindfulness, and it's not easy to start with. It's not easy to do like right off the bat, but if you stick with it, you can start to get to a place where it's good and you really recognize what's going on in your head, and I think that that helps to make you a lot more aware. It also helps you to focus on your goals and to really get your mind on board with those goals, whether it is a fitness goal or a weight loss goal, or whether it's just trying to improve yourself, or whether it's trying to, you know, be successful at work or be successful in your hobbies, or whatever the case may be. Having a solid mind on your side is so incredibly helpful. And so I really want you guys to recognize how you are talking to yourself and what is going on in your head. If you haven't been paying attention, start to. Let me know what works for you to help you become a little bit more mentally strong and to get your mind on your side. I do want to start trying to get back into a mindfulness routine. The app, it is called Breathe. And what I like about this app is that it actually will ask you a couple different things before you start your routine. So there's 4 steps before you really start into a meditation. Step 1 is to take a breath and think about how your mind and body feel. So then the next step after you've done your 10-second breath, it says I'm physically either good, great, good, meh, poor, or rough. So then you pick one of those. Mentally, you do the same thing. Are you mentally great, good, meh, poor, or rough? And then emotionally, and you can say add emotions and pick, I think you can pick up to 5 emotions, and then it will actually give you a couple different meditations that are catered to how you're feeling at that time. I think that there is a paid version of it, but there's plenty of free ones which are great. I know that there's a bunch on YouTube, so find what's right for you if mindfulness is something that's right for you. If not, let me know what you guys like to use down below, because I'm always interested in finding out new methods. I hope that that was helpful for you guys. I just really, like, early on, I want you guys to be aware of the fact that your mind can be your biggest enemy, which is crazy. But I want you to be aware of it so that you can try to make it better and get it to be on your side for this journey going forward, because running a half marathon or walking a half marathon or whatever race it is, or whatever goal that you have decided to commit to for this, is tough. So I really want you guys to be in a good space and to get your mind on your side so that you can crush those goals. So let me know. I hope that this was helpful for you. Like I said, definitely head down below to check out everybody else's videos. And before I go, I want to let you guys know who won our fitness fairy of the month. And our fitness fairy of the month is Nance_the fitness fairy. Perfect. So congratulations to you, and I am so excited for her to be getting the full By Bibbidi activewear outfit. Don't forget that you guys can enter to win by posting a photo to your feed. I do want to specify you do have to post on your feed, tag the fairy godrunners in your photos, and then you will be entered. Unfortunately, story entries can't be tracked, so story entries will not count. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me some comments down below to let me know how your fitness journey is going so far in 2020. I can't wait to hear about it, and neither can Streaky. And I will see you guys next month. Have a great day, guys. Bye.